Refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi. I'm a company employee with a strong work ethic. Alright, I got everything prepared for the business meeting. Everything's ready. So what do I do next?
Hey Hiroshi! Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yes, sure. What is it, Mr. President? This man is President Takasugi. He's the founder of this company. And 5 years since the founding of this company, he's achieved sales of $1 billion. He's the reason why I joined this company, but...
Did you finish preparing for the business meeting?
Yes, sir. I just finished preparing right now.
The business meeting this time will be with a major company, you know. Give it all you got and make the deal, okay? I'm counting on you, Hiroshi.
Yes. I understand, Mr. President. I will definitely nail it, so rest assured.
That's a promise, right?
Yes, sir. You really don't have anything to worry about this. I've got everything under control.
Ah, that's right. I was thinking of the sales report. But look at the time! It's already time to leave work!
Oh no, you're right! Look at the time! I'll go request for overtime work!
No. It's fine, don't worry about it. If I make you work overtime, the advertising would be stripped.
Alright then. I'll report during the meeting on the weekend.
Yes, that would be better. Let's do that.
Alright then. Pardon me for leaving before you.
No problem. Thank you for your hard work. The sales are fine, but I need to cut down on expenses. If I cut down more than this...
President Takasugi, whom I look up to and admire, has been acting differently than usual, as if he turned into a different person. He used to be full of vigor and momentum, and he used to be a charismatic president who led us well. However, he seems to be afraid of something, because he's being very defensive. That feeling of worry has slowly weaved its way into the company. Then, while I was living such a day-to-day life at work, I had a small pleasure that I'm excited to do after work. Mr. Shigekichi? Hey! Mr. Shigekichi! Are you there? Ah, Hiroshi! Nice to see you again. Aren't you a little earlier than usual? It's to drink alcohol with Mr. Shigekichi, the old man living in the park. Last time, when I took a client out to entertain him, I drank too much alcohol and ended up in this park unconscious. Mr. Shigekichi kindly offered me water and helped me. That's how he and I met. According to him, his wife went to heaven before him, and their only daughter collapsed from an illness, so he completely lost the will to work. Mr. Shigekichi, the company president has completely changed. Oh no, is that so? Well, that's a problem, isn't it? It's a huge problem, because I looked up to him and... I hope he changes back to the president that I knew. Come to think of it, you haven't mentioned yet where you work. What? Really? I thought I already mentioned it. It's actually quite famous among venture companies, you know? When I told him the name of the company I work at. What? Really? I can't believe that you work for the company! Huh? Do you know about our company? No, I've heard of the company name, that's all. Oh, is that so? I guess our company has become quite famous and well known. But there are no dreams or aspirations lately. I want to quit being a businessman. I want to be rich and be free from the life of a white-collared worker. If that's the case, how about you buy a lottery ticket? Huh? A lottery ticket? There's no way I'll win a lottery. No. You won't know if you win or not unless you try. The next day, well, I probably won't win, but since Mr. Shigekichi told me that, I guess I'll at least try to buy just one ticket. Since buying a lottery ticket was recommended to me, I decided to buy just one ticket. If I ever win the lottery, I just might bet that I'll be free from a life of having to work every day. However...
Hiroshi, I'm sorry, but you've become one of the targeted employees for staff reduction.
What? What do you mean by that? Could it be that...
I have no choice but to lay you off.
But instead of being financially secure and free from work, I suddenly got laid off. I'm hungry. There's nothing to eat. Ah, that's right! Mr. Shigekichi knows a thing or two about survival techniques in times like this. It might not be a bad idea to vacate this apartment and go live with Mr. Shigekichi in the park for the rest of my life. I got laid off and lived in extreme poverty. I remember that I hadn't seen Mr. Shigekichi in a while, so I decided to head to the park. Then, hey, Mr. Shigekichi! Huh? Oh, Hiroshi. I guess it's just you. What's the matter? You don't seem like your usual self. You look down. Is everything alright? No, it's nothing. What about you, Hiroshi? Why are you here during the day? Don't you have work to do today? Oh, that's right. Mr. Shigekichi, I have something to tell you. I then told Mr. Shigekichi that I had been laid off from the company that I have worked so hard for. Even with this whining and complaining, Mr. Shigekichi seriously listened to what I said, without judgment. So that's what happened. That was tough. It wasn't early, just tough. What should I do from now on? What should you do? I guess you have no choice but to look for another job. Ah! I almost forgot to ask you. Did you end up buying a lottery ticket? Huh? Yeah, I did, but only one though. Maybe you won the lottery. Have you seen the results? There's no way I would win. If I win that easily, I won't have such a hard time. I said that to him, but I got curious. So I checked the result immediately when I arrived home. Then, to my surprise... Wait, what? I won? I won?! I can't believe what I'm seeing! I'm awake, right? I'm not dreaming? Oh my god! I think I'm going crazy with excitement! Despite buying only one ticket, I won $3 million! The next day, the money was transferred to my bank account, so I decided to head to the park to report the good news to Mr. Shigekichi. Mr. Shigekichi, great news! I won the lottery! It's $3 million! I won $3 million! Huh? Mr. Shigekichi? What? 3 million? Is that true, Hiroshi? Huh? Yes. It's true, but you don't believe me? Want to see my bank book? Please, Hiroshi. Could you please lend me that 3 million? Huh? Lend you? What are you talking about all of a sudden? I don't get what you're trying to say at all. I told you before that my daughter is ill, right? Yes, I heard that, but I just heard that my daughter's illness just got worse and the surgery will cost $3 million. What? That's tough. Please, Hiroshi, I will definitely repay you someday, so please, I beg you. Sure, I don't mind. 3 million is too much for me, so please, use it for your daughter. Thank you so much, Hiroshi. I'm truly grateful to you. No problem. You can use the money. We're friends after all, right? Please, stop crying. You're right. I will use this money carefully. By the way, Hiroshi. Yes? What is it? Do you think that you still want to go back to the company where you previously worked? Well, if I had the opportunity, of course I want to go back, but... Is that so? I understand. Okay then, with that said, I need to rush to the hospital where my daughter is. Yes, you're right. Huh? What was that question about? After that, Mr. Shigekichi couldn't be found at the park, and since that day, I haven't seen him at all. The money probably won't come back. It's probably gone forever. The reason why I bought the lottery ticket was because Mr. Shigekichi recommended it to me. So even if he for some reason absconded with it, I have no hard feelings towards him. More importantly, I probably won't be able to see Mr. Shigekichi again. I don't know if that story about his daughter is true or not, but if the friendship that we have will only get broken because of money, it feels kind of sad. Just as I was thinking about that, the phone that hadn't rung since the day I got laid off rang for the first time in a long time. What? It's from the former company? Why are they calling me? A week later, the employees of the company who got laid off were gathered in the office. Of course, I went there too. According to the HR manager, there was an important announcement, but seriously, I wonder what this is about. When the agreed-upon time had arrived, President Takasugi appeared in the meeting room where the former employees were gathered. I have to admit, I'm a bit nervous about what words might come out of his lips. However, the first words that came out of his lips made me question my ears if they were hearing things just fine.
I'm truly sorry for what I did. I inconvenienced all of you. Please, I hope you all forgive me.
Huh? I don't understand what you're saying at all. Mr. President, what in the world happened all of a sudden? Please, explain to us in detail. We need more information to understand what you're trying to tell us.
You're right. I'm sorry about that. Actually...
Then, President Takasugi explained to us in more detail what happened to him these past few months. It seemed like all the worries have completely gone because he now had a firm look on his face, like he could take on any challenges in his way. He spoke and acted like the president that I admired and respected.
My wife had a severe illness, so I was very desperate every day. I was told that $3 million were needed for the surgery, so I was determined to make money for the surgery, no matter what it took.
Is that so? That explains why he looked very worried before. Wait, what? I think I've heard of a similar story before.
Thankfully, my wife was able to successfully go through surgery, and that's when I realized something. It's probably selfish of me to say this, but please, Give me another chance. I will properly pay you for the months that you weren't able to work, so I beg you, will you please work with me again? I need all of you to help me.
If you've been going through that, you should have told us from the start. We're hurt that you think we wouldn't understand your situation. Right, everyone? All of the former employees in the room agreed with what I said. There was not a single employee who criticized the president.
Thank you, everyone. I'm truly grateful. I hope we can continue to grow the company together.
Then, a few weeks later, I got back to my job and went back to work. I then went back to the park, which I hadn't been to in quite a while. Then, to my surprise, a familiar face was there. Oh, hello, Mr. Shigekichi. Long time no see. How's your daughter doing? Ah, the surgery successfully finished just yesterday. She's now better, and we're very happy. I'm so glad to hear that. Congratulations. This is all thanks to you, Hiroshi. I'm truly grateful. It's fine. No need to thank me that much. Thankfully, I was able to get back to work. This is because of you, right, Mr. Shigekichi? What? You noticed? I was trying to casually show my gratitude. Of course I noticed! Because there aren't so many situations like yours. Right, Mr. President?
Well, you're right about that. I heard everything from my father-in-law. You helped me a lot in art and life. I really am indebted to you. Thank you so much, Hiroshi. I will definitely pay back the 3 million that you lent us.
No need to pay it back. Because maybe those winnings were originally for your wife.
Hiroshi.
You don't have to repay me. I don't need the money. In return, I hope you nurse and take good care of your wife.
Yes, I will. Thank you, Hiroshi.
Because your wife is happy, you'll also put more energy into your work, right? What's best for me is that the president whom I've always looked up to and respected continues to be the president whom I've always looked up to and respected. That's the Hiroshi that I know! What are you going to do? Since you've said this, you can't show the uncool part of you anymore.
You're right, father-in-law. All right, Hiroshi. Let's make this company bigger than the past 5 years. Our next target is to take the company public. Follow me!
Yes, sir. Of course. I will follow you wherever you go, Mr. President. The company's performance grew rapidly. Now that the president has completely regained the burning passion that he had for the company, and more new employees joined. As for me, I was promoted to a managerial position, where I focus on developing my subordinates. From now on, I will strive to learn management, and I hope that someday I will be a president just like Mr. Takasugi, who I look up to and respect. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.